We've reported concerns about management at Cape Fear Community College since January. That's when the outgoing directors of Human Resources and Information Technology came forward, publicly expressing concerns to us about management at CFCC's highest levels. Dozens of other current and former CFCC employees reached out to us in the days following that report with similar stories of a hostile work environment. They claimed the college president, Jim Morton, ran it like a police state and retaliated against perceived opponents. Morton staunchly denied that claim. WECT's investigative reporter Ann McAdams has uncovered new information that raises further questions about how the school is being run. Now, what did you find out now, Ann?
John, we got a tip that as soon as we started asking questions for our CFCC story in January, President Morton started making frequent trips to the school's attorney's office for advice on how to handle the press. So we submitted a public records request for the amount of public money CFCC had spent on legal fees and noticed an eye-popping difference in their monthly expenses before and after we started asking questions.
Warden Smith has served as Cape Fear Community College's legal counsel for at least 5 years. Attorneys there draft contracts, defend the college if it gets sued, and provide general legal advice as issues arise. In 2019, the college spent on average about $2,100 a month in legal fees. But in January of 2020, the same month, WECT broke a story where high-level executives questioned Jim Morton's leadership as college president. CFCC's legal expenses topped $19,000, 9 times higher than average. The following month, when fallout from the story continued after the college board met to discuss concerns about Morton, legal expenses soared to $27,000. We asked the college for itemized bills to explain the sudden spike in spending. They refused, citing attorney-client privilege.
Unless something extraordinary has happened, the invoices of law firms or attorneys are public record.
Attorney Amanda Martin is general counsel for the North Carolina Press Association and disagrees with CFCC's position. She says, and the North Carolina School of Government agrees, that itemized invoices from attorneys are financial records, not privileged communication.
The public should be privy to as much information as they possibly can with regard to how public governmental bodies are exercising their governmental authority and responsibilities, and in particular, spending public money.
The courts have taken a look at this very issue after a newspaper sued the town of Kitty Hawk in 2004 when they refused to provide itemized bills to explain their own skyrocketing legal expenses. The court ruled that itemized bills from the attorneys are a public record and ordered the town to give them to the paper. We asked CFCC if they were being sued, a potential explanation for the significantly higher bills, but again did not get an answer. CFCC's repeated refusal to share or simply explain their legal bills heightens concerns that they may have indeed been paying lawyers to help with spend control, perhaps even drafting a 4-page response Morton sent us in January, answering questions about his leadership. Notably, the document Morton sent refers to him in the third person, giving the impression that at the very least, he didn't write it. The college won't tell us who did.
Another reason the itemized bills could be significant, in 2015, when the college was reeling from bad press, a former president hired a PR firm to help improve their messaging. The state auditor later found that the $7,500 the college spent at the time was not an appropriate use of public money, considering it a personal expense for the president at the time, rather than money spent to advance the mission of the college.
The best way to manage the public perception is to manage government well, not to, after the fact, try to bring in someone to craft spin. In this case that you're looking at, if that's why a law firm has been hired, I think it's even more suspect to hire lawyers to do that.
One question the college has responded to, whether they will hire an outside firm to conduct a climate survey of faculty and staff, as the state community college system had suggested to address concerns about morale. CFCC says they have no plans to conduct that survey. Back to you.